Welcome, namaskar, everybody here. Good evening from my side, and what should I say? Happy Diwali to all of you present out here. I repeat billions of times, Happy Diwali from my side, from our side, Olive Board side, to all of you present out here. Thank you so much. We are proud to be a part of this nation and celebrate the diversity present over here. I am here back again because yesterday we had a session on RCs in English, which is considered one of the most important aspects of an examination. And today we'll be discussing RCs again. How to make them better, a little inference based once again, which will help us grab the theme, tone, summary of the passage again. So I start with RCs once again, and in a minute, in a nutshell, I mark the basics of RCs. That please make keywords whenever you go ahead, because everything, every topic that you come across may not be of your choice. Change your perception, go through everything that is portrayed before you wholeheartedly. If you hate something, if you like something and you apply that over there, you may not be able to grab it completely and won't be able to answer questions completely then. Please go through the whole passage, make some keywords. These 4 5 lines are saying this, these 4 5 lines are saying this. It is marked here, it is marked here. So once you come back in order to grab the answers, you need not go through the whole passage starting from the first line, first word, and going through that again and again and again, which will save you a lot of time, honestly. And yes, when you go through an RC, make some keywords like is this the new information? Is this asking a question? Is this giving some data, changing the theme of the passage? Do remember such stopping potentials, I should say, where you have changed the theme of the passage, which will help you. That was the positive part, that was the negative part. Here they have marked the pros, here they have marked the cons. I'm looking for a con, I'll be looking here, not here, and such and such. Rest, the passage defines its tone, flow itself. So starting it now, once again, welcome from my side. Happy Diwali to all of you present out here, watching it live or watching it later. Meanwhile, in case you have any objection, difficulty, query, question, you can drop it out in the comment section. Either me or my assistant will answer them shortly. Here's the first one. Go through this. Once you are done, a thumbs up from your side in the comment section. I will change the slide. changing slide in seconds. See the rest half. Showing questions in seconds. Okay, let's have the questions. First one. Have a look, don't answer that quickly. May be disastrous for you. And I personally suggest always verify the data. When it comes to data, do verify that. It's not like we remember, yeah, something such was there. Mismatch may be there. Now, let me show you. That's a body for assessing the science related to climate change. Sixth status report is also released. The group third report will consist of 117 chapters. You have to mark which one is correct. Up to you. Here's the passage. Kindly confirm. Sure, you need to confirm that it marked 17 chapters, not 117 chapters. So that is going to be horrible. Of course, the first slide says the sixth report is expected to be out by 2023. And people watching this live or later, do not insert GS in a closed test and an RC in a paratable and such. Like, sir, it's 2024 today, so it should have been released by now. We can say that as per the passage you have to mark, not as per your common sense or changing time and patterns and also. So as per the passage, according to the passage, this report is released. According to the passage, this is expected to be released by 2023. It is not released, not at all. Even the statement says the draft, the first one, of which is expected in 2021. Even the draft is not released. We cannot say the report is released in that way. Now, only the first one or the none of these. IPCC is a body for assessing the science related to climate change. Is that there? IPCC, the panel on climate change, yes, of course, it is a panel on climate change, a global body of scientists tasked with assessing scientific, technical, socio-economical information on climate change. So, of course, that's a body of scientists for climate change, related to climate change. Of course, the only answer A, not all of these. Answer carefully. They are not difficult. But once we assume or put data from our side, they get horrible, according to the passage, which is marked in the passage. How will the sixth report of the IPCC contribute in checking the global climate change? Yes, go through the options first and we'll show you in the passage. Yeah. How will the sixth report contribute in checking? It will examine the link between consumption and behavior, will assess mitigation options, will gauge the role of innovation in technology. I don't remember, but I think that is somewhat marked on the second slide. Here we have. Straight words mark or marked straight. Press release on IPCC says sixth AR assessment report will examine topics like the link between consumption and behavior. Yep. Say the role of innovation in technology, the third option, and it is going to assess mitigation options in sectors like energy, agriculture, forestry, buildings, and such. Everything is marked out there. The link between consumption and behavior, assessing the mitigation options in energy, agriculture, forestry, and buildings, and of course, will gauge the role of innovation and technology. So all of these are marked for sure, which is true as mentioned in the sixth assessment report. Surely, let me show you, let me help you, that which is true as per the sixth report. First report will focus on physical science, second will flower the impact, adaptation strategies and vulnerability, and the third will cover mitigation response strategies. Let's verify from the passage. Uh, I know it sounds okay, but let me tell you, we will come here again, that such mistakes we must not commit in examinations. Pay attention fully. This is not the answer. Why? Everything is marked there straight in the passage. That's why I'm saying we are in a class right now, not in the examination. Let's verify, examine ourselves first. I agree, I think all these are marked. First report will focus on physical science. Second will flout the impact, adaptation strategies, and vulnerability. Focus on physical science, the impact, adaptation, mitigation response strategies, and such. I think they have marked this. The first will focus on the physical science. I think, yep. Second will assess the impact, adaptation, and vulnerability. I think yes. And the third will cover mitigation response. All yes. Then why? Hey teacher, why are you marking this as wrong? I give you 1 minute. Go through them again. There may be change in tone, theme, and such. Have a look here. Have a look there. I'll show you. Somebody out here in the comments is saying something and is absolutely correct. But I request all of you check first yourself. First report will focus on the physical science. Live we can do this. It'll save time. First report will focus on the physical science. Sir, I think this is 100% correct. Okay, no objection, that's 100% correct. See the third one first. Third report will cover mitigation response strategies. So the third report will cover the mitigation response strategies. That is also correct, of course. Look at the second one. The second report will flout, and the meaning of flout is openly disregard. Openly disregard. That means not considering. Openly disregard that way. Here in the passage, or I should say there in the passage, they are not saying it will flout, it will consider, it will assess, and something such. So here they are saying the second report will consider impact and this and this and that. However, the options say the second report will not consider this and that and that. So although they seem familiar and we think, yes, of course, all these are fine because the keywords are marked there in the passage. Kindly consider this. I hope you learned something right now. So B is not correct, because of which A and C must be the answer. What does the word global stock stake mean in the passage? Not that difficult. We are taking so much time. No. Let me take you straight to the passage to confirm what is the answer or what the answer is. What does the word global stock take mean in the passage? You just grab the actual answer first and then eliminate in the options. Let me help you. Of course, not naming you, but hey dear, you marked the Montreal one marked in the options. Here we do not have anything like the Montreal Agreement, but we do have the Paris Agreement here. Global stock stake, whatever it is, stock take, will happen, which is provided for under the Article 14 of the Paris Agreement, is the process of collectively assessing where the world stands And when you say where the world stands, that means you are assessing the status of the world in something such marked out there. You can see where the world stands. I'll show you with respect to the agreement and how to improve the action and such. Paris Agreement, the first and foremost thing to eliminate the options is stock taking is when you manually check and record the entire inventory that your business currently has on hand. The passage is not saying anything such. Global stock take refers to a proposed 5-yearly review of the impact of countries' climate change actions. Something such was there, but that was not mentioned in the 14th article of the Montreal Protocol. Hello, got it? But yes, as an aspect of the global Paris Agreement climate deal that will periodically check the international progress towards meeting all these things. And that you can say, come on, boy. Hello. Yes, you are going to check the international progress. That means you are going to check where the world stands. So both are going to be the same thing. Hmm? And as per the Paris Agreement, yes, that's something marked in the passage, should be the answer. It's a virtual time machine that maps the location and temporal, nothing such out there. No, 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 no. The last one, I think, which is true about the third working group according to the passage. It is marked. Come on, don't say the third working group is not there in the passage. Let me show you. Just have an idea what is marked here, and I'll show you the passage. You can identify which is the answer, what the passage is saying. Let me show you the third working group. But initially, I want mark where it is marked. You can check first. This is your job to make keywords what was marked where so that you can directly access the information. Yes, it says working group 3. Thank you. It says working group 3 and such. Yes. Thumbs up. Hey dear. You have marked 12 of them are Indians, but something about 200 scientists are going to work in this. Not just 12 people or 4 to 12 people, you can't say that, which was marked in the option A. That is actually the third report will consist of 17 chapters. Around 200 scientists have been working to deliver the most relevant and up-to-date research on climate change mitigation, it says. Climate change mitigation. Now eliminate the options accordingly. It says a task force is a small group, usually 4 to 12 people. Say 12 were Indians. They were 200 in total. No. It focuses on climate change mitigation, assessing methods for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and all. That was marked out there. You can say that the first line is correct. What about the other options? The third working group is a group made by the UNCTAD, not given in the passage. And a task force is often essential when the project involves complex or such issues they require an organizational change in nothing such as there. Answer B. Okay. So last question, we have this one also. I think need not go through the passage, or we can just have a glance or a look. How often they release the assessment reports? 5 years, 10 years, irregular pattern, probably twice a year or once in 2 years and such? Let me save time and just go through the slide. How often do they release? 5, 10, irregular, or something such? Um, I won't be looking at the second slide for this answer. I must have those keywords, what is marked where. Straight every 10 years or so. So that is going to be 10 years. Okay, that was the one. Let's discuss another one. I request and I suggest and I hope you remember such tiny variations which are going to help you answer perfectly in examinations. Remember, for CGL Tier 2, one question is equal to 4 marks, not 3. 4 marks, because 3 are given and that 1, if wrong, is deducted. I hope you feel the difference. Once done, just drop me a message and showing the next slide in seconds. The rest half. Okay, let's head on to the questions. Okay, the first one and the second one, but I request you to answer them one by one, please. First, the first one. Why do most people make exercise the last priority? Is this mentioned in the passage? Last priority? I don't think so. You have your choices first. Sir, need to check for sure. Why do people make exercise their last priority? It doesn't help in earning livelihood. It's an added responsibility besides looking after the family. They prefer to indulge in other leisure activities, and the main beneficiary of exercise is the person himself. Something such. I don't see any of these marked. But the question has asked something different. Why do you make exercise your last priority? You can say, sir, the last line, millions of us prefer to indulge in other activities instead of what we think. Is this defining that exercise is the last priority? Same with that also. Your comment too. Another item on a long list of responsibilities alongside the fulfillment of duties, earning money to put food on the table and such. Fine, but is it defining that's the last? It's saying another item on a list of responsibilities. It doesn't define that is the last priority. Not everything is marked straight in the passage. Judge this, infer this, as we did yesterday. It says, the next line, because the principal beneficiaries of exercises are we ourselves, because of this, it is one of the easiest activities to skip. No one else is going to get benefit for this. If I put food, if I cook food, the others are going to get benefit for this. If I earn money, the others will be getting benefit of this, my whole family and such. If I do this, fine. But if I exercise, I am the only one who is the receiver of the action. I'll be benefiting myself. No other person is going to get the benefit of my exercising. All fine. It says, because the principal beneficiaries of exercises are we ourselves, it is one of the easiest activities to skip. And that's why people skip exercises, because not they indulge in the other activities because it's an added responsibility. It is, but they don't skip it because of that. It doesn't help in earning, nothing such. The main beneficiaries are the people themselves, because of which it's one of the easiest activities to skip. If you skip something, that is going to be the less priority and such. The last one, not directly marked in the passage. Which of the following doesn't classify as an exercise? High energy aerobics routines, using midriff vibrating belt, workouts on stationary bikes, squats and pull-ups. Which of these is not an exercise? High energy aerobics routines. It is marked out there. Uh, Aerobics was a craze about a decade before, although many of its high energy routines had been around for a while. So there was a craze of exercising. All these have been marked over here. So that is, okay, using, drop this, workouts on stationary bikes was also there. Communal workout incorporating free weights, squats, pull-ups, and so forth as such. Vigorous group workouts on stationary bikes also, spin classes and such. So stationary bikes there, squats and pull-ups there, marking them as an exercise. But the end of the passage says the exercise craze that dominated the 1950s was not even exercise. Judge this. The exercise craze that dominated the 1950s was oddly not even an exercise. What's not an exercise? The vibrating exercise belt, which promised users can achieve effortless weight loss just by having their midriffs violently jiggled. And that's not even an exercise as marked by the author. So, yes, using this belt is not a part of exercise. Next. Answer one by one. Why do Google searches related to physical fitness peak in January? Very good. Yes, it is marked on the first slide in the first half. Okay. Google search peaks related to physical fitness in January. Why? Because it is the time to renew the gym membership marked in the passage, but it's not the reason, I think. You can judge yourself. It's a common New Year resolution. It's the New Year, people want to look slim and trim. The cold weather encouraged them to exercise. You. Second line. As the new year rolls around, we hope of having the drive to behave differently and become exercisers, even in the knowledge that we will fail to do so. Look at the options. It is a time to renew the time gym membership, fine, but that's not the reason people search all these things. We can renew the day we want. It's a common New Year resolution. Yes, we want to look fit, although in the knowledge of we will probably fail to do so, correct? People want to look slim and trim is not there in the passage, and cold weather encourages people to exercise is not mentioned in the passage. This line is out there, but not the reason why physical fitness searches peak in January. But yes, everyone wants to do that. That's a common New Year resolution. We do this, not he or she or people there. We do this, all of us. A common resolution. This is an interesting one. Exercise is the movement of muscles and limbs for a specific outcome, usually to enhance physical fitness. It defines exercise, devalues exercise. Come on, let me help you. It can't devalue, reduce the value of exercise. It defends exercise, describes exercise. Yes, you have to make choices between them. Either the first one or the fourth one is correct because the third one is defending it. There is no case of defending exercise, either that's the definition or the description, which are quite close. Better choice. Yes, of course, the first one. The definition is the basic description of something, which is going to be quite common for all of us. Like in English, we start the very first day. Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. All of us know this, have gone through this. Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. That's the basic definition. Now you can define it further, describe it further, like noun can be of 5 types: proper noun, common noun, material noun, collective noun, and abstract noun and such. It can also show concrete senses and abstract senses and all. That's the further description, but the basic definition of something is supposed to be the definition. And exercise, what is exercise? It's the movement of muscles and limbs for, that's the basic definition. Last, vocabulary. Which expression means the same as an intensive and widely shared enthusiasm for something, especially the one which is short-lived. Better. Cool. Mania is the wild, not the widely. And mania is not the short one. It may be for a lifetime, so not that appropriate. Phase, fine, but that's not going to be the intense and widely shared enthusiasm. We may have bad phases in life, no enthusiasm there. Obsession is all fine, but that may not be short-lived, a craze in that way. Yes, of course, the elimination. Fed is the only word which can define so. Whoa, time's up, my goodness. But thank you so much for being here. I hope with the help of these two RCs, we were able to learn something. That please go through the RCs first without answering in the examinations. It may be horrible for you. Remember, assess, flout, change in the options. Thank you so much for being here. You can subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Do catch us on a daily basis here for different classes. You can join us on the official Telegram channels also with the same names available out there. And thank you so much for being here. Do like, share, and subscribe, and would love to see you in the upcoming classes. Thank you so much for being here. And before I leave, I must say Happy Diwali to you and your family from our side. See you in the classes. Thank you.